Yo guys, what is good? It's Cameron Un, aka Cam, in the building, simple. But either way guys, today we're going to be reacting to K-pop inside the music phenomenon with Stray Kids Sunday night interview. Okay, shout out to the person that asked me to do this. Let me just find it real quick, my apologies. But channel 7. While doing this, hit that like and subscribe button. You already know we got an ad playing in the background, giving True Stories their ad revenue. Let me skip that, okay? And then this should have loaded, hopefully. No, okay. My YouTube is bugging, but shout out to the person that recommended this. You know who you are, I guess. Let's get into it. Let's see what they had, okay? Found out these guys called Stray Kids. They got 2 dudes that are from Australia. So let's check it out. It's a whole 26-minute video, but you guys like the longer videos, so let me just check it out. Okay, Psy. Okay, Psy. Gangnam Style. I haven't heard this song in forever.
Is short for Korean pop, and it became very popular with Psy's hit
Gangnam Style.
Nearly 4 billion YouTube views later, the music and the madness has become a global phenomenon.
That man is the love of my goddamn life.
K-pop bands are stunning, charismatic, and they dance with wild abandon in perfect synchronicity. K-pop is taking over the world, one teenager at a time.
They just kind of came out of nowhere and captured our
That
hearts.
dude was
They
crazy, not
love
gonna lie.
all of us unconditionally.
Also, the reason we wear the headband because my man's Cameron Un just got a haircut, and the hairline is kind of loose right now. Okay, so the headband is staying on for a little while.
Here in South Korea, K-pop wannabes are sometimes housed in military-like star-making facilities, where the conditions can be oppressive. The performers sign away their lives and even change their faces for a chance to be one of the chosen few.
You make them look cuter, more energetic, more youthful.
They tell you what songs to sing, what you should look like, what your next concept is going to be.
I did not realize I forced him to get plastic surgery, but I guess that makes sense.
To be smaller or bigger, you pretty much have to just let them do what they want to do to it.
That hasn't deterred hundreds of talented kids here in Australia who are prepared to give up plenty to pursue.
It's
their
weird, the
K-pop
dudes
dream.
aren't that
No
tall.
cell phones, no seeing family often, no having relationships, stuff like that.
Every single morning, we get up at 5 a.m. First meal is lunch, and then singing, rap, acting. We don't always get dinner.
Now, one idol who spent years in the system
We eat together, sleep together, shower together. If one person does something wrong, we'd all get punished.
lifts the lid on a story this mega billion-dollar industry doesn't want told.
K-pop training is like army training. We're not holding guns, we're just holding microphones.
This is one of Korea's newest supergroups, Stray Kids. Like most K-pop stars, their videos are highly
Shout out to
produced,
Stray Kids for just
special
blowing up the
effects
channel,
driven
low-key.
performances. But Stray Kids has something different in the mix. 2 of its biggest stars were born a long way from Korea.
Felix and Bonchan, right? That's his name, Bonchan.
Boys, come on in. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Okay, we see you with the Supreme headband swagging, okay?
Have a seat, gentlemen.
Thank you,
please.
thank you.
Wow. What do you mean, wow? Wow from me.
No, I'm glad that you guys came.
Come on. You walk out on stage to tens of thousands of adoring fans. You're not nervous walking into an interview with me. I'm sitting here with K-pop royalty.
Oh, no, say royalty.
Well, they are royalty. Just
So
as
Felix
this
does have a
man
normal voice. You guys were saying he has that same voice in real life. That ultra deep voice is not
is a K-pop
insanely deep.
convention in Los Angeles.
Like if I really try talking my chest, like I could probably
And because
kind of
Wayne
get there.
Chan and Lee Felix were born in Western Sydney,
Obviously, he's still got a
they're among the most
fairly deep
unlikely
voice, but it's not
K-pop
like
superstars ever.
it's not like when he's singing. Bro, that'd be insane. How he managed to just stay perfect
The steamroller unstoppable
with the voice
thing
crack. Okay,
is
see, that's what happens when I try
right
talking
now
normally.
around the world.
I'm too used to
Why
trying
is
to
it
be so
captivating
Illuminati.
people, and why is it so successful, do you think?
I think it's actually kind of like a gateway. For us, it's like a gateway.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Na 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 na.
Through K-pop, we can reach out to people who
They're the
might
Balenciagas
be
as
having
well.
a hard time, who
Why
might feel
me?
lonely, who might feel a bit depressed, but especially we really want to reach out to those people. The fact that people listen to our music.
This is dance practice. Why I got so much drip on? What the hell?
To whoever's listening to K-pop.
Obviously, it's not a serious
I would
dance practice. Okay,
personify
I'm
it
not being
as
100% serious.
Just a friend, where you can rely on your friend, you can lean on your friend, you can gain strength from your friend. For us, I think K-pop is like, something.
The answer.
Parramatta Road. Yeah, Parramatta Road. M4 always went through there. Yeah.
I'm fascinated to know what it's like as a couple of Aussies, grew up in Western Sydney, what it's like adjusting to life here in Korea. What are the differences you notice?
Well, it's an adventure, firstly.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
coming here.
Big adventure.
It's very new, and I've learned a lot of things, including the language, the culture, the food.
What have we got in here? A bit of everything. A bit of a medley. Yeah, just chuck it in.
And the boys are eager to showcase Korea's twist on the Aussie barbecue.
That is well and truly on fire.
Korean barbecue's hella
Like
popular,
the
right?
Stray Kids at their latest concert. See what I did there?
I actually never been. They're the ones
Felix
that cook
is
it in
19
front of you.
years
That's kind of
old
crazy.
and what you could call an overnight K-pop success story. He left Sydney's working-class suburb of Seven Hills for Korea when he was 17. Unable
I need more
to
water, guys. I
even
need to fill my
speak
water
the
bottle down
language.
stuff.
Why K-pop?
K-pop, well, for me, when I was at a young age, I had listened to a lot of music, and my
Bro,
mum introduced
Felix,
me to K-pop.
no way that's him as a kid.
From there on, I guess, why not take a different road and, take this chance to, take a
Wait, what the
K-pop
hell?
life,
That's
you know.
Felix.
So you arrived in the country not being able to speak any Korean?
I knew a bit of the
I thought the one on the
basics,
left is
just say
Felix.
hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
Felix adapted quickly and auditioned
Am I
to join
bugging?
Stray Kids. The story of the band's journey became a hit TV reality show. Chan, who was also on the show, began chasing his K-pop dream much earlier. When he was 13, he auditioned for a Korean record company.
I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back.
And was chosen for a coveted K-pop traineeship. With the blessing of his family, Chan moved to Korea, where he lived in a dormitory with hundreds of other hopefuls.
So I lived with other trainees who came from foreign countries or, somewhere far from Korea. We would live in a dorm, and from there, would just be practice.
What the hell? He looks like Felix. I'm bugging. What the hell?
Chan endured that regime for 7 years before also being
They're like
chosen
swapped
to
hairstyles.
join the Stray Kids TV show. During those years, he rarely saw his family.
There's no luck in this industry, is it? It's hard work.
It's pretty hard work,
It's hard
yeah.
work.
There needs to be a lot of determination, really, yeah.
제일 오래된 사람은 저고요. 이번 년이 제 7년째 연습생 생활을 하고 있습니다.
Because I came to Korea at such a young age, without family as well, there were a lot of times where I felt, I just wanted to give up. There were times where I thought, is this the right thing to do? Should I just do something else? What is the point?
Chan stuck with it and it paid off. He's the official leader of Stray Kids. And Felix, who was still working on his Korean, became the lead rapper.
It's only been like a year and a half since we've actually debuted.
No, what is it, 6 or 8?
I didn't even realize Felix is the lead rapper.
Millions of followers. You've got fans.
He's
all
just the
over
dude that comes out with the hell
world.
deep voice.
You've been playing concerts all over. I think that's success, but I might be wrong.
I will say we're getting there.
We're on our way.
We're on
You're
our
on
way.
your way.
On our way.
can't make my headband look swag like his. Any longer hair, even though I just cut it.
But to get to here, there was one other strange skill Felix and Chan also had to master. Something the Koreans call egyo. It means cute. And it's a look and sound every K-pop star has to have.
Egyo is is an act of where you show your very cute sides.
Or very happy sides. So, yeah.
Can you explain, Felix?
Okay, now that I switched them around, okay, when I started, I thought the dude on the left was Felix because they like switch hairstyles. But now I see Felix does have a slightly deeper voice, okay? It's still not crazy deep. You guys see when I start talking about deep voice, I tried to...
Described as an adorable cutie pie off stage.
Oh. Can we see that, Felix? I'll give you a count of 3. All right, you ready? All right, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean,
We'll do it together to the camera, right? You ready?
what do you want to say? Hi, Stay.
Let's say thank you, Stay.
Thank you, Stay.
All right, I want to count you. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Stay.
And that cuteness translates into infatuation.
It's so weird because you got two sides of the spectrum where he can go ultra deep and then he does that. It's like, bro.
What have we got here?
Germany. Wow. Philippines. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Bro, thank you for existing. Bro, how you get people to simp over you this hard?
And down.
Back in Melbourne, just the mention of their names guarantees a near hysterical response.
Now stop.
Now I'm going in a couple of days to meet stray kids. How do you feel? Look at that. Oh, if you had a chance to get a message to those 2 Australians, what is it that you think they'd do? Look at this. You're almost like losing control of your limbs when I mention these guys.
Okay, well, you're talented, and the way that you've built yourself from Australia is so inspiring, and thank you for representing Aussies in Korea.
Then 1, 2, 3, and...
All of the dancers here are hoping to follow in the footsteps of Felix and Chan, but just a handful will have the chance to try out for a coveted traineeship in Seoul.
And good job.
What they're doing is they're selecting the best in the group, the ones that they think probably show the most promise as potential K-pop stars. And if you have a little pan around to the room, you'll just see just how frightened, just how important it is to these kids that they're chosen.
So, first person, Jade.
Jade and Timothy make it through the audition. They already know that to be a K-pop star, they'll require far more than learning to dance and sing.
Not being able to having free time or do what you want, no cell phones, no seeing family often, no having relationships, stuff like that would be hard for me.
But as you're about to see, they are not the only sacrifices they'll need to make. Korea's entertainment juggernaut, K-pop, is conquering the world. These dancers may look slick, but they're not K-pop artists. They're ardent fans copying their idols. This music generates extraordinary passion.
Wait, hang on a second, bro. No way.
Artists, they're ardent fans.
Where was the music
copying
video?
their idols. This music
Wait,
generates
there's no way this is a fan music video. Bro, look at that set.
extraordinary passion.
They got a godly green screen editor. I'm guessing
Hotel room,
those scribble
4
effects are all
friends
done by
getting
the
ready for their favorite
Channel 7.
K-pop group, a Korean boy band called ATEEZ.
I'm so scared of that because Hongjin already knows that I love him. Like, from the airport, the fan site, and the concert, he knows. Like,
That boy,
that man is the love of my goddamn life.
literally me at Songha.
Like, he is just everywhere.
Every spare penny goes into tickets, makeup, and K-pop paraphernalia.
I have way too many airport photos. This is a mess.
They are giddy with excitement and determined to look their best for their heartthrobs.
Make the top half of that one slightly darker, and they'll match.
But their commitment goes much further than just dressing up. They're about to join the hundreds of other fans camping out for front row seats.
We've been camping out since Sunday. We were in the Melbourne show as well. So we got and camped out from Melbourne since Sunday, and then we flew out and camped out again last night for Sydney show.
Fans take the edge off a chilly
Why
winter's day
do this to
with
yourself?
hip-hop choreography.
Oh, kill
The
him.
ATEEZ boys soon take the stage. Excitement is building. And I get what the fans crave, a chance to meet the boys backstage.
Wow, that's dramatic. I'm impressed already.
And a lesson in that famous K-pop sultry look.
Now, one of the moves I really like, which I'm hoping you can teach me, is what I will call the dramatic head raise.
Oh, yeah.
So can you teach me?
Yeah.
Let's learn them together.
Let's get together. So,
Yes.
You need expression too.
It's a bit sexy. What is it?
Little sexy.
Okay.
And little charisma.
What if you don't have any sexiness or charisma, like me? What do you do then?
No, you have.
Is he wearing lipstick? Oh, okay, we see you, my guy. That's just hire him. Just hire him. Simple. Also, are they wearing lipstick? I'm not saying anything, but like. It's cool though, because they got swag. I mean, they aren't Stray Kids swag, I don't think, but I don't know. Everyone I've seen got a drip. Except for the handbags, I'm never gonna get behind that.
The way they're dressed, the color of their hair, you know, the way the groups interact with each other, everything is the part of the package. And I think that's what is so appealing to so many people.
You have done it, Dami Im. You are incredible.
Dami Im knows exactly how these young fans feel. As a teenager, she became obsessed with a K-pop singer, Bao, and it inspired her to pursue a career in music.
Instantly, I was just like in awe. You know, it was like my first crush on somebody or something.
Really?
Yeah, it felt like love.
Dami's career didn't go the K-pop route, but she has close friends in the Korean music industry and has even visited the K-pop boot camps where stars are born.
There's thousands and thousands of young people wanting to become K-pop stars, so they can pick any of these people who come to the auditions to fit these parts. And yeah, essentially they are created by this mastermind behind.
Yo, should I try out? I try to learn how to
huge
dance,
companies
sing,
creating these
rap,
mega groups.
how to look good. Should I just try out? Should I just learn all four of those things and then just try out?
Brilliant.
They, you know, tell you what songs to sing, what you should look like, what your next concept is going to be. You know, whether you're going to be the sexy one or the cute one. You know, it's the company that decides that.
I'm down whatever as long as you pay me a lot of money.
About the controversial flip side of the K-pop phenomenon.
So I wouldn't dare to say this 3 years ago.
But one of the first Australians recruited into the industry is willing to tell all. Henry Prince Mac has now left the business and is an actor.
Can we see you, my guy?
Growing up in Australia, Henry struggled to get work as a singer and dancer and moved to Asia. He auditioned and won a spot in a K-pop training centre in Seoul.
I was born and raised in Australia. Now I grew up speaking English, So the contract's all in Chinese. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's like, sign here.
So you signed on the spot?
Yeah, on the spot.
He'd signed up for what can only be described as an extreme boot camp, filled with hundreds of other wannabes. Henry shared a 2-room apartment with 6 other trainees.
We live in one dorm. There's no time for 7 guys, one at a time, to have a shower. So we all just go in at the same time and just shower and then sleep, because you can't wait after a long day. You're all sweaty. There's even one toilet.
Wow.
We're always fighting for the toilet. You know, you can't go to the toilet 7 guys at a time, you know. But like, you know, shower, it's just like, yeah, we don't even care anymore. We're so tired.
The glamorous life of a pop star.
Yeah.
Every day began with a training run.
When I came here, I knew K-pop was hard. Everybody knew K-pop was hard. But I didn't know it was that insane. Like, the first day I arrived, they started kicking my door at 5 a.m. and they wanted me to run at the Hangang River.
How far
So
they
this
running?
is the track you'd run every morning.
Yep, that's right. 5:30 a.m. every morning. Sunshine, rain, or even snow.
Snow? That's a bit much. How far would you run?
Roughly about 9 kilometers on a good day.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That's a bad day.
If we get in trouble, if we do something wrong, then about 60 kilometers.
Wait, 50?
In trouble, if we do something wrong, then about 60 kilometers.
That's tough!
Were regularly handed out to the trainees for breaking strict rules.
Contractually, it was prohibited to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or any relationship. Would the members find ways around that?
They definitely try to. But like, if they get caught, it's not like the
Bro, what are you
company
flexing,
finishes
bro? You
the
get
fight.
nothing
Just
there.
I'll find you have a girlfriend, okay, then break up. You break up and then, you know, do your 60 kilometers, and then the next day just everything's normal again.
Normal was getting up
60
before
kilometer run.
sunrise and finishing any time after midnight, often missing meals.
In reality, that picture you're painting is quite horrific. You're saying breakfast you wouldn't get.
Yeah, we didn't get breakfast.
You'd be going from virtually 5 a.m. to 1 or 2 a.m. right through the day, and dinner was sometimes optional too.
Yeah,
When you're working that hard, that's beyond belief.
That's
I
rough.
lost so much weight. I think 99% of K-pop idols are probably underweight, I'd say. They push you really hard.
And the pressure continued onto the stage. Henry was forced to perform with a broken foot.
How soon after breaking your foot were you dancing?
The next day, I did every single show that was on schedule, not a day off.
Was that painful?
Oh yeah, it was painful. It was painful. But like, I think there is probably worse than me in the K-pop industry.
Some K-pop stars are pushed so hard they will literally faint from exhaustion, and often for little reward.
You make money, but it's not enough money for you to live. Yeah, I probably calculated about $1 or $2 a day. I'd say like K-pop training is like army training.
That's
We're
for
not
training
holding
though.
Guns, we're just holding a microphone.
Bro, imagine if they just paid in Gucci clothing and just straight drip. Because these guys be dripping.
Well, if you're serious about K-pop stardom, then of course you are serious about the K-pop look. In just this neighbourhood alone, Gangnam, there are 3,000 plastic surgery clinics to choose from. And whether it is a new nose or a brand new set of peepers, you can be in and out in under 2 hours.
In Korea, cosmetic work is commonplace, but if you aspire to be an idol, the pressure to look perfect is even greater.
The company thinks your nose needs to be smaller or bigger, your eyes need to change shape, plastic surgery, then you pretty much have to just let them do what they want to do to it.
This plastic surgeon has helped plenty of hopefuls achieve that coveted K-pop look.
What are the sorts of things that wannabe K-pop
Can't
stars
watch.
would ordinarily have done in order to achieve the K-pop look?
In this industry, there are so many entertainment companies which are helping people to get ready for becoming a K-pop star, and having these surgeries are one of their, kind of culture, became a culture to make them more cuter and more energetic, more and more prettier.
Damn, that's a lot of plastic surgery.
And chasing
They don't
the
even look
elusive
like the same
dream
people.
means perfection in everything. It's 9 at night, and these youngsters are learning to sing in English because the future of K-pop is the world stage.
But at least they got drip. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding about that got drip.
Competition
Okay,
for
they all have
K-pop
drip.
traineeships
Let's be
is
honest.
fierce. All over Seoul, hundreds of after-school academies prepare the next generation for their auditions.
Of the millions of kids who lust after K-pop stardom, only a minuscule number will get anywhere near even touching fame. Each year, hundreds of groups debut, and only a handful are picked up to begin that grueling road to success. So the question is, in all of this, how do you stand out from the crowd?
Well, one way is to literally take it to the streets. Any time of day or night, K-pop kids are strutting their stuff. These girls are at the bottom of the ladder but are already generating a buzz. Drawing a crowd of photographers and fans, the street show is instantly uploaded online.
Now it's global world, so the social media can spread to the other countries, America, Australia,
She winked at me.
India, China.
And that's the secret weapon.
$500
which has
Twitch
spread
donor.
K-pop so far
I'm kidding.
and so fast.
Chill.
They all know it's a tough road ahead, but for the few who make it to the top, the sacrifices seem to have paid off.
Well, as the saying goes, if there's an up, there's always a down, and I think
I might have
it
to
might
buy that
have been a
Supreme
bit
headband,
hard,
but I'm just
it
gonna be
might
disappointed
have
because
been a
I'm
bit
still
times where
tiring.
we feel tipsy and it's not always perfect. It doesn't go always the way we want it. There's no way of going, around it. You have to go through it in order to reach it. So
It's a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felix looks so different now in recent music videos. That's the end of the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like and subscribe button. Come on now, coach, you already know what it is. Let's see how many subs we at. You guys already know I appreciate it. Okay, I really do appreciate it. We's at 90 subscribers with 4,145 views in the last 48 hours, guys. You guys are absolute legends, okay? I really appreciate it. Hit that like, subscribe button. Okay, we actually don't look that bad on camera, okay? I see me, okay? I see me. Well, let me change this to a Supreme headband. Let me find out. Either way, guys, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like, subscribe button, and I'm out. See ya. Also, comment down below anything else you want me to react to. Comment down below. Yeah, comment down below your thoughts as well. I'm out. See ya.